All right, so me and Miss Kelly Jones, my mentor, are meeting today to discuss Standard 7, planning for instruction, and we are reviewing my homeroom classes, iReady data. We use iReady here at OR to track the students' grade level readiness. Grade level readiness. Okay.
So pull up first. You pull up the first.
The first one, okay, yeah.
First one.
The beginning of the year. So we have like three major ones. We have a beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of year.
Okay, so what I'm noticing is that. Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm looking at it and I'm noticing that the greens grew slightly.
Very, yes.
Yeah, so they did grow a little bit, and they still you still same percentage as green. Your reds grew to yellow, which is good. So you have right now you have a higher percentage of yellow students, which means that it's.
I'm sorry, Ms. Jones. I just want to clarify that just a little bit more. Green, according to the iReady data, means that they are on or above level. Yellow means that they are one level or less below where they need to be. And red, which she's about to discuss now, means they are greater than more than one level below where they should be. Sorry about that, Ms.
Jones. So you got you increased your amount of students who are one level below, which means that your reds decreased. You have a less amount of red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 of your students went from red to yellow. So it's not bad, actually, if they go from level 2 and then to level 3. So you've got an increase. So students are growing. There's just they're still just one level behind, which is not a bad problem because you want to see that gradual growth. It's cool. What I am seeing is that Troyani only grew 1 point
from level 1,
and
he's my lowest. Okay, yeah.
I'm actually looking at all of the ones that were. Let's see. But I'm noticing that the reds are staying where they are. So it's like there are a lot. The ones who were red and are still red did not grow, but maybe a couple points. So like I'm looking at Troyani grew from 409 to 410. Jamira grew from 412 to 417. So these are very, very small amounts of growth for the red. So, I mean, if you're looking at that, I would say that there's some focus that needs to happen within your lower groups in order to, one, see what's their struggle and why aren't they growing to the rate that you're expecting, and two, what you have them even do a self-reflection as to why they think they're not growing as well. There's something going on there that needs to be looked at with them. Yeah, they're level 1s, level 2s, so they're not growing. I don't know what the what's happening there. What is great though is that Tori grew. She grew from a level 2, and then she went to a level 3. So she went from red to yellow.
She went from group 3 to group 1. She's like so excited.
Yeah, that's 429 to 464.
Oh yeah.
So she's well on her way. She continues to make that type of progress, and she could definitely be green by the end of the year. And on grade level.
Ryan. He went back. Oh, he went up a little.
Yeah, those slight little growths. Trying to see what it is. The great thing about iReady is that you can look at them out they grew, but you can also look at what the next steps are. Okay. I would push you to looking at what the next steps are that are recommended in iReady to see if you're noticing the same thing in the classroom that iReady's seeing, and pushing them toward those next steps, because if you don't want them to, again, there's 5 months of learning,
right,
and they're not even demonstrating the amount of learning that they're supposed to. So 2 points, 1 point, 7 points. That's not really enough to say that they've been gaining whatever the knowledge is supposed to be, or the concepts have been taught. So look definitely at the iReady recommendations for the next steps, but also even if you had, I don't know if you've had an opportunity. Have you had an opportunity to actually look at some of them while they're testing?
Not really. Not how I would want to.
When we do the benchmark, even take a couple of the lower students and kind of look at how they're testing. Look at what some of the skills are that they're falling short on, because there could be some little skills that are not being taught in the classroom that are not part of the Eureka.
Okay.
But are necessary for you to be able to teach them. And these are quick things you can teach them in whole group fluency. You can teach them quick things while you're.
Some of them who had a big drop, a lot of them I had to force them to use their scratch paper.
Right.
So that's a big problem. A lot of them read rushing and just not even using the scratch paper. When you actually work out the problem, you can get the answer. So I did notice that wasn't reason why a lot of the people went up is because they actually worked out some of their problems beforehand. I don't know if Shane is in this one, but he's also another one that jumped big time, and he was not using scratch paper and not staying focused. So I'm very, very proud of that. Another thing the big mistake, I haven't had my students on iReady enough. I've had them on St Math more than iReady, so I have change that. So instead of putting them on St Math daily and they're blended, they're going to be on iReady daily and they're blended, and then we'll do St Math as the extra, how we would do iReady. So I had that backwards, so I'm changing that now because I noticed that their times wasn't high enough on iReady, so they weren't spending enough time on it. Also, I'm going to make it a point that I circulate when they are on iReady and things like that, just in case they need help, or if they're stuck with something, I can help them get through lessons easier too, because a lot of them would just stay stuck and not move because they just don't understand it or something like that, and I'm not able to help them if I'm with a small group. So I'm going to take myself out of small groups for a little while and be able to help some of these, especially reds, get up a little bit more.
Now, one of the things that you're going to need to focus on too, we focus on our students, but sometimes just is by virtue of where they are, we tend to focus on the reds more than the greens. But in order for them to make their iReady goal, you're going to need to focus on these fourth graders, the ones who are on the fourth grade level. But for instance, Micaiah Wilson, she went down.
Mm-hmm.
She went down from the beginning of the year. She was green, now she's yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna need to be one to figure out what's happening, because you lose some skills,
right?
But two, as she gets up, because she's obviously capable. She came in the beginning of the year. She's capable of it. You're gonna need to expose your higher students to
more.
Yeah, more, and the higher level stuff, because in order for them again to grow, they're gonna have to now. Some of them will have to get to fifth grade.
Mm-hmm.
In order to say they're going that road. Yeah.
And look, it's kind of strange that I did notice that about Micaiah. She did go down, but it's a 1 point difference, and it took off. It took her off level. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I'm building her back. I'm confident that she will be on green by the end of the year. She got it.
She's gonna need to work really hard, because she's going to have to get to late 5.
Late. Mm-hmm. So hopefully. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, those are the big
That's funny though because she. Where's Jasmine? So even Angel, who is stayed green, but she only grew about 7 points.
Yeah, 66 to 73. Jasmine, she went from yellow to green though. It's not that far. She zoomed. Has everybody, so she's going really bad. I was also going to say that I was going to have my kids start a math vocabulary dictionary. So hopefully when they learn some of these words and what they mean, they can learn how to apply them more a little better when they see them on tests and different things like that. Sometimes they don't know what they mean. So I do have the word wall, but I want them to have the experience of writing it down, writing the definition, and having it available for them when they want it. So I'm going to try that. 2, definitely self-reflections. They need to take some ownership of their data. So I was talking to our VP, Ms. McMillan here, and she was telling me to make my data wall interactive. So I'm going to change it so that they are moving themselves along the data wall and making sure that they are reaching late 4, because that's our goal, to get to at least late 4. Okay? Anything you want to add, Ms. Jones?
No, you brought up a good point. Putting them on already more. Then at that point they'll be exposed to the content, but also even the questioning.
The type of
Yeah, so it's definitely necessary.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing.
All the manipulation.
Yep. So I'm going to include my 6-week. What's it called?
Small group goals.
Yes, 6-week small group goals, so you can see what my plans to do with this data are. Thank you so much.